morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's episode of Why Wednesday or Wisdom Wednesday, it seems to be morphing into some other titles, is going to help with a home activity that you can do to help your early learners understand the process of adding or subtracting. What you need to do is I just have my kiddos draw any kind of scene. It could be a farm scene, it could be a zoo scene, it could be ocean, whatever they'd like to draw. Today we're going to be working with a playground. As you can tell, I've got my slide here, I've got some swings, and I've got the monkey bars. So give them a little bit of time to create their own environment that they'd like to learn on. And they'll also need some little manipulatives, counters. You can use Cheerios, Legos. I've got just some paper clips here. And then I'm just going to tell them a variety of stories. I'll try to give you an example of easiest to more complex, so that as your child starts to understand one concept of addition and subtraction, you can give them some more comparative stories that they'll have to do some more in-depth thinking to come up with. So, for example, my first story would be there are two boys at the playground, and they'd get their two counters and they'd put them on the playground somewhere. And of course, mine are not really going to stay here, but yours will be flat on the table, so yours will stay there. So here are my two boys. I've got my green boy and I've got my silver boy. So there are two boys on the playground. Another boy comes to join them. So here they go. Here comes the other boy. So now you have how many boys at the playground? You have two here and one here. How many boys are at the playground? 3. And then I would say, you know what? We can use numbers to tell that story. I'm too lazy to write all those words. 2 boys come to play at the playground. But I can write it like this. And I would say, this is how we would read this. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Read that with me. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Yep, that meant that there were 2, and then one more came to play, and we had 3 playing. So that's the first step. The next one would be subtraction. There are 3 boys playing at the playground, and 2 have to go home for lunch. Wonder what they're having for lunch. So how many boys are left at the playground? And they would say 1, and here is, whoops, that's it, 1. Okay, and here is the corresponding number sentence. 3 boys playing, 2 left for lunch, 1 stays at the playground. And we would read it 3 take away or minus 3 take away 2 equals 1. Read that with me. 3 take away 2 equals 1. Great. And the next one that's a little more complicated requires them to do a little comparing. So the story might go like this. There are 4 kids on the slide and 2 kids on the monkey bars. How many more kids are on the slide than on the monkey bars? And that might take a little bit of understanding to begin to help them understand that. There are 4 kids at the slide and 2 at the monkey bars. How many more are at the slide than the monkey bars? They'll want to add that and say 6. They might not know how to answer that at all. So what you can do is show them how to compare that. So here are my 4 kids at the monkey bars. Here are my 2 kids on the slide. If I take away a slide kid and a monkey bar kid, and then I take away a slide kid with a monkey bar kid. These are the slide kids I have left. How many are left? 2. All right. And here's the number sentence that goes with that. These are how many that were at the slide. This is how many that were at the monkey bars. And this is how many more are at the slide than the monkey bars. We read it like this. 4 minus 2 equals 2. Read that with me. 4 minus 2 equals 2. And that's as simple as you can make it. 3 to 5 minute activity a few times a week will help cement them for further development. Eventually, they can be writing their number sentences on their own, maybe making up a story, a scenario that would tell this story. So that's why Wednesday's episode to this week. For more tips, you can visit my Facebook page, which is Metro Learning Solutions. You can give me a call at 515-523-0980, or just send me an email, and we can chat about other ways you can help your child at home. Thanks, and have a great weekend.